Welcome to today's video, which is going to be an unboxing video, and I haven't even opened it. So it came late last night and I've just haven't opened it. Suspense is killing me, so let's get to it. So these are some of the items that I was able to order during on stage here at Brisbane, Australia, and the on-stage attendees had the privilege of being able to order before everyone else. And look, we've got some stamp and seal, just normal supplies that I need. And what I might do is move the box to the side. So we have some new in colours, so we'll take a look at those. So I have received four of the five because the fifth one is still not available yet. They're still working on that one. And I've got the cardstock and I've been chopping that up and making samples. We did that for our make and takes. So we've got this Secret C, which you can't tell here that it's a very deep green, like bluey grey green chuck. Unusual, but a very good colour. Strawberry Slush, I believe, is a colour that's been brought back. Darling Duckling and Timid Tiger. So what I might do is I've bought my first lot of Stamp and Write markers as well in these colours. So let's have a look at how these look. And we do have the fifth colour there. So I might do these in order as they are here. So this is the Secret C. The Strawberry Slush. Darling Duckling. This has got a greeny tinge, that yellow. Timid Tiger. And the one that's not available in an ink pad yet is Cloud, I think. Cloud Cover. So let's bring those up a little closer for you to see. Let's see what else we've got. Might have a look at Beautiful Gallery. So this is 6x6 papers. And they're quite artistic, like it looks like a piece of art on the wall. And on the background, you're going to get a more muted pattern. That's what usually happens. I mean, this would look just great in a frame, as is. A nice scene there. And always very useful black and white patterns. There we have there. Oh, this is nice. Another one that you could frame. Oh, and a very useful one there. I quite like having this. See, even on a scrapbook page, you could have that, and then that next to it there, and then highlight some photos in the centre. This was one of the sets that as soon as I saw it, I really wanted it. So that is just to be cut down to a card size, and your card is done, ready-made for you. Really are lovely scenes. Would make a really nice masculine card, and on a scrapbook page, you know, outdoors, masculine pages. Well, that's another great one too. I knew I just had to have this one. Okay. Just also, I haven't got it, I'll just look for it. The colours that are in this. Basic beige, black, basic grey, calypso coral, cloud cover, crumb cake, early espresso, grey granite, lost lagoon, mossy meadow, peach pie, pecan pie, secret sea, and smoky slate. So you're always going to get the colours that are in the set. Well, that's quite muted there. So they've got all that same sort of, don't know, is it decor? Look, oh, really nice sea scene. So they'd be great for lake photos, masculine photos, beach photos, river, boating. Oh, and that's a map. See, that's good for, can also be good for travel photos, those types of papers. Looks like you get 4 of each pattern. Okay, so that is the beautiful gallery, and I did buy the suite. So you're going to get 6 by 6, Gallery Blooms dies, so we had a presenter present this particular suite, And so this die is going to cut out a border and then another border, and then you've got the internal rectangle, and that happens all in one pass. So great use of your time and cardstock. And so you've got, let me find the, so this is the stamp set, one of the stamp sets, that's right, because I think it's got 2 in it, yes. So gallery blooms, I'm not sure if that goes with it. Anyway, gallery blooms, and that is going, you're going to have shapes to cut out these dies, and then some standalone dies here. So leaves and sprigs, all the good things, the extra, the bits. Okay. Now, there was some ribbon with that, and now I don't remember which ribbon went with it. I think it might have been, it's a basic beige ribbon. So this would be a good ribbon to colour as well. So it looks just like a cotton weave. And some pressed flower motifs. So let's have a look at these. They've got a real metallic look to them, and they're not too, they're quite flat, but they've got this pressed flower pattern in it there. Hope you can see that. Oh, and there's an embossing folder. So I hope I'm getting all the right things in the suite. So the annual catalogue comes out May 6th. And that motif you could see in those papers. So I'll just move this. Let me have a look, see which one had that motif. That's what you're going to get in the embossing folder. And it is Damask Designs, and it's just a 2-dimensional embossing folder. Okay, we'll move those out of the way. And have a look at something that is coming out in the May online exclusives. So this is called Celebratory Sips. Okay, so we're going to get 2 of each. Okay, so we've got this And it looks like strawberry slush is going to be a feature. Let me have a look at what we have in here. So berry burst, blackberry bliss, bubble bath, cloud cover, daffodil delight, lemon lime twist, old olive, peach pie, pretty in pink, secret sea, strawberry slush, and timid tiger. So it's going to have some of those new colours in there. Always good to have these types of plainer patterns on the reverse. That looks really nice together, doesn't it? And there is some dies. So I'm sure there'd be some dies to cut this out. We'll get to that. So we'll have a look at these papers first. And that looks like the cloud cover colour there. Really like this water colour look, really nice. Striking paper that is, with the small florals. And a smaller pattern. I like the mix of the larger and the smaller patterns. And that is Secret Sea, and I can't really tell what that pattern is. And a nice, bringing in all the colours, a small floral pattern there, and the timid tiger stripe there. So let's have a look at the Cheers and Sips stamp set. It's a photopolymer stamp. And we'll open up the Cheers and Sip dies. Yes, so there we have that. That's going to go with that stamp. And I'm sure it's going to go with possibly some of those. Yep, the ones that aren't going to have umbrellas in it. So that one there, this one here would go with that one. Oh, and there's even one with umbrellas, but maybe it won't. Yep, not on that umbrella. It'll go with the stamp set. Okay, always good. I like the variety and choice of, I can either stamp it, or if I don't feel like doing any colouring in, I can cut a piece out of the DSP. So these are going to go with all of these. Now I think there's some holographic resin dots, and they're lovely. A couple of different sizes, and they really are holographic. And then there's some ribbon, mesh ribbon, with some gold through it. Let's see if I can get that open. Have that. some other pieces, but I'm not sure if they went with the suite or I've got them separately. So let's just have a look at what I've got here. It is called, it's an embossing folder, Glass and Gardens embossing folder. So there's two small ones here. So this one's going to be florals in good card size, but you could even have that and join it up and have it on a 12 by 12 scrapbook page. So these look about 6 by 3 inches, about that. And these are beautiful motif dies. Oh, and this is going to go with that original set of the gallery. In the gallery blooms. So that's going to go with those. And these ones we were shown how they do a partial cut. So I'll have to show you in some samples when I get to them, because they're unusual and I don't have any dies like that at all. So that goes with the gallery blooms. And we've got, and this one does too. So it's got a couple of bundles with it. So plenty of sentiments that you're going to need on most of your cards. Wishing you love and happiness that lasts a lifetime. Just a note. Hello, thinking of you. Celebrate. Thank you for everything. You've been on my mind. I'm here for you always. And then I'm wondering, what have I got in here? Oh yes, I did buy. So they're shaker ones, and they're just a dome. So quite interesting, only small. I think we've gone through everything in my box. Yes. Okay, so now it's time to get to and make some samples for you. Look out for my catalogue walkthrough in May, and thanks for being here today.